Welcome to Redmen TV. Liverpool 3, Brighton 3. I suppose the order of goals makes a great deal of difference how you feel about draws. Probably less so when Liverpool have had what feels like nothing but draws this season. 2-0 down, first 25 minutes was dire. And the worst thing about it is that they changed ends before kick-off, so everything happens down the opposite end of the pitch to me, so my view on most of it, it's not great. It felt like we started okay, and then they scored, and then we were all right, and then they scored, and then we had to drag ourselves back in it, and we did, and that was brilliant. I should be sat here enthused and infusing to you about Liverpool's heart and the fight and the desire to get back into the game, how much it meant to them to go and get a win for Liverpool Football Club. And then Brighton scored again, and it's a draw, and we're sat here with faces to the floor. Once again, no late heroics going to bail you out, because if you keep putting yourself in this situation, you can't calculate for those moments, and it's going to be a disappointment more often than not if you leave yourself needing magic moments to win games. You need to win games in the 90 minutes, get into the swing of doing that, and then add those late wins as you go along. I don't care how we win football games at this point of the season. It doesn't matter how you win football games, just win them. Just go and win them. Don't need to win them with style. You don't need to win them with aplomb or gusto or any of those wonderful, very food chef type words. Just you're a solid, just a solid meal, just a win. Just go win by a goal. And the problem is Liverpool. I mean, limited positive. Scored goals again today, which is good. They had that in the locker. 2 good finishes from Firmino. Probably could have had 4 or 5 if it was a player that wasn't Bobby Firmino, i.e. a slightly more natural finisher. But the defence, it's just leaky, so leaky. They've got pace and verve and attacking intent, and they obviously know what they're doing inside and out. They were electric at times in attack, and we looked a little bit stretched, but they looked like they were meant to be doing it. It looked a little bit like we're kind of making it up as we go along in attack a little bit too much, like we're leaving it in the hands of the players. It's a bit too much requiring of brilliance and creativity, and you've got Trent, you've got Thiago, you can definitely do that, but it doesn't feel systemic how we attack enough. It does feel a little bit like, well, the lads will figure this out for themselves. I think we need more than that. But defensively, I mean, again, I'm not really criticising the attacking output, because Liverpool scored 3 goals today. If you score 3 goals at Anfield, you should win. And if you're not winning, having scored 3 goals at Anfield, then you've got to blame the lads at the other end of the pitch. But Matip was brilliant. He might have been a fault for goal, I couldn't tell you, but I just thought his all-round playing, his calm, his passing, his cool head in situations was absolutely brilliant. Trent, I don't know, I've lost the ability to analyse Trent Alexander-Arnold now. I'm sure there'll be loads of people talking crap. I don't think it was great. Verge, same. I've got no idea how it is so easy to score. It feels easy to score against Liverpool, and it shouldn't be. It should be very, very, very big, because we've got the players, and even with Simicast coming in for Robertson, you know, Alisson Becker was probably aside from Bobby Firmino, we probably into our man of the match. They could have been out of sight if it wasn't for a couple of really big saves from Becker. So it's a baffling one. I'm sat here again, 13 years of covering Liverpool, home and away for lots of those seasons. I've got so much football in general. I've got no idea. I've got no real idea. I can speculate, I can talk about individual performances, and God knows we have done over the recent months. But right now, you know, I saw better endeavour, which is a good step in the right direction. We obviously have to take Endo off, and we have to take Simicast off, because we're managing for a game every 3.5 days, or less than at this point, until the World Cup, or at least in October. So we're having to. I don't know. If that's the case, it means that it does mean that the squad's not good enough. But you've got to see that out. You've done the hard way. Just see the game out. Disappointing, frustrating, irritating. I love Bobby Firmino. Great to see my son. Great to see Jota back. Great to see Hendo back. We need them back on the pitch more and more and more, because Liverpool are in a fight now. They need to fight to save the season. They need to fight to get things back on track. We're managing for multiple games here. Win, and then manage for the games that after that. The strategy only works when you win in football matches, and right now Liverpool are not doing anything, and they need to get better, and they need to start keeping 3 points on the board, because this season, and it's going to end up being a scrap for top 4 rather than scrap for 1, which is stupid given how good Liverpool actually. Anyway, that's it for me. More on the final words on Monday on Redmen Plus. More from the guys. Back in the studio now. Chris is doing some stuff, so check it all out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're nearly 500,000 subscribers. Who wants to subscribe to a Liverpool channel at the moment? Not me, but if you're watching and you're still here, it means you do. So please do.